So hello everyone and welcome back to Hemel-Down Model Railway. Today's a bit of a layout update. I've decided that I'm going to do a bit of an extension. So what I have done is built a 4x4 section to go in the corner here, as you can see. And then basically what I want to do is kind of how you see it with the track here. So this sort of back part here will be just like a little bit of a work area, maybe where I can put my camera and stuff, and then have the loop joining back round up to the top here, and then keep in just a single loop, but that not making it a double loop, and then keeping the inner loop here. So this one here will stay, this one here will branch out instead and go round the back and then join up to that one, and then this line here will pretty much stay the same. Might make maybe the curve sort of come out a little bit and then join, just so it's not such a sharp curve. So that's really all that I've been doing. It's taken quite a lot of planning. I've made the baseboards out of an old set of Chester drawers, and then just on here are parts of cardboard, because again it's just a temporary thing, so I just need it to be sort of semi-permanent and fairly secure. And then again I've used the legs from the rest of the trampoline that I used for the main baseboard. So all in all, this layout board has cost me, was it £7.80 or £3.80? Can't remember. However much the pack of screws were, that's how much it's cost me. Everything else has been recycled materials, so it's good for saving a bit of cash, meaning that I can put some into getting some new bits of track and stuff like that. So I think that's going to look great. I've got like this little corner bit here, excuse the mess, but this little corner section that I can stand in here, and then I've still got enough where I can kind of reach over to here as well. Yeah, I think it's going to look quite good. I've also been building a Metcalf kit, so I got a £50 voucher for Father's Day, and I brought a grand station, the stone one. So I'll put a couple of pictures up at the end for you to have a look at some of the progress and as I was working through it. I've also got a 7-foot platform extension. So what I was thinking is about having a platform run the entire length of the back piece there, or I might have it all the way down the front. So then when you're kind of looking this way from the layout, you'll see the station across there, and then we'll have the loop sort of going around it, and then you'll still get a bit of a double track from this section here for any shorter like passenger trains or anything like that that could pull up at the station, and then use the inner loop for any sort of a bigger branch line. I also brought some tunnels, so some stonework to make some tunnels, because I've got this sort of old one in the back here. But I was thinking of maybe making some of this quite a big tunnel and stretching up over back to these grey parts here. And I don't think there's anything else actually, not a lot really happened. I mean, this is a big enough thing here to add a 4x4 foot extension onto the side of the layout. Still got to do some join work here. It's a little bit raised, so I probably will sort of plaster over that a bit how I did with the back there, trying to sort of smooth that off and stuff, because all of that back section there, if you've watched the other videos, is all just made out of cardboard and filler basically, just to sort of smooth it off as much as I can. And then I have had to double up some cork underlay here just to kind of keep the trains on a smoother path. But once they're all painted up, and maybe what I might do is just put a smooth layer of filler over the edge, just so it looks like maybe a a little ridge or an embankment or something, just to kind of cover that up and blend it in. So I'll have to do pretty much the same sort of thing with this section here as well. So thank you for joining me on this little mini update. I hope you get to see in the next few days the little extension that I made on there, and hopefully it will give you guys some better camera angles, because before with my layout it was only just kind of that corner that you were seeing the trains running around, because that was the only corner that was really kind of like complete and running quite smooth, with the rocks there, and then I had the back scene down in that corner. But now down looking from this sort of angle, you'll start to see that I can place my camera down here and you'll start to see a lot more of the layout, and I can kind of zoom in and see a little bit more of like the station and bit. So I'm hoping it will really start to come together in the next 2 or 3 days. What I'll do is I'll probably put up on Sunday a little running session just to show you guys that the trains are running round on the new part that I lay, and then what I'll do is throughout the week then I will be smoothing out the track. I've ordered a couple of new little locos as well that I won on eBay, so I'll get those on the layout as a little LNER and an LMS. So I'll show you those, and then hopefully you'll see that some of these bits here have been finished, and also I will add in my Metcalfe station as well once this is all ready to be cleared up and it's running okay. So I'm going to leave you now just to have a little look through some of the pictures of the progress of the Metcalfe kit. I didn't film it all because it was quite time consuming, and basically it probably would have bored you all. So I'll just leave a couple of little pictures at the end of this video just to show you like the progress. I have just got the platform as the standard flat platform with like a little brick wall at the end. I didn't go for all the like extra canopies and stuff. I think that would just look OTT. And half the time when I'm standing at a train station waiting for a train, I'm stood, you know, towards the end of the platform where there is no shelters and stuff. So I thought it would look more realistic if there was not full of like canopies all the way down the line and stuff. There's a few like that come with the building. There's like 4 canopies that go sort of across the main centre of it and of the station, and then the platforms here will just tail off to be sort of empty, uncovered platforms that side, and then on that side as well. Just think that will look quite nice, and it won't be sort of overpowering to the layout, because I don't want to take anything away from like the back. Or anything sort of like passing it, so you get a bit more of a view of, once they come past the back of the station and come out the other side, you will see the trains running around the loop a little bit. Hope everyone's keeping well. Thank you for joining. Thank you to the few new people that have subscribed. I do try to make these as interesting as possible. I know it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I'm really thankful to the people that are following me and do leave me comments. It's always really nice to see, people enjoying it and stuff like that. I mean, it's a massive enjoyment for me, and I just hope that other people can sort of kind of like follow on that journey as well, and just see how I progress. Take care for now. Bye bye.